I want to demonstrate that you can run more than one experiment at a time with the same instance of Flexdata if you are using DM motors. Only one DR can run at a time though. You could run one DR and multiple DM motors if the DR is on a direct Ethernet connection to the laptop and the connection to the DM motors is via Wi-Fi to the wired LAN of the DM motors. I will design two new experiments, very simple experiments, for two motors. The first experiment I will call the DLDMR test. I will use the first experiment template. It is exactly what I want to do. It will be with the DLDM motor and Keithley meter with the XP cam. I will make sure I am using the proper device templates. I will run 20 iterations at a speed of 30 RPM with 3 cycles per measurement. That will be 60 cycles total. Save that. I want to make sure the DLDM has been set back to the slowdown mode. I will call the second experiment the HPR test. Again, I will use the first experiment template just as it is. It will be with the HP motor and Hioki meter with the Logitech C920. I will run 20 iterations at a speed of 30 RPM with 5 cycles per measurement. That will be more total cycles, 100, but the test will end at about the same time because the DLDM will run slower because of its slowdown cycles. Save that. I want to make sure that the Hioki is set for fast measurement and no ambient temperature measurement. I will start the DLDM test first. It is running. Now I will start the HP test. And it is running. You see 2 green dots on the left for the 2 active experiments. I'm waiting for the Logitech camera to show up. There it is. I'm waiting for the XP cam to show up. There it is. I am going to do something different this time. We will monitor the 2 tests from the cloud. Here is the first experiment. It is the DLDM. I will open a second tab for the HP. Now I will separate the 2 tabs into 2 windows. On the left we have the HP. You can see the CS jig with the Hioki meter. On the right we have the DLDM. You can see the FS jig with the Keithley meter. You can monitor both experiments live in the cloud, and it looks just like the dashboard in the app. But here's something interesting. You can see both live cameras at the same time. You cannot do that in the app. You can only see one at a time. You can look at all the pages for the HP on the left, the table, chart, algorithm, and info, back to the dashboard. And you can look at all the pages for the DLDM on the right, the table, chart, algorithm, and info, back to the dashboard. You can see that the liquid wire sample on the DLDM is about 33 ohms. and the liquid wire sample on the HP is about 25 ohms. You do have some control of your experiment in the cloud. You can pause and resume, or you can stop completely. I will pause both of them. And then resume both of them. I will not demonstrate stop. You can see the pause in the tables. I will do some fast forward here. And now the double test is complete.